Hello, good evening. It is that time again where we have once again stepped into Hearthstone for some tavern brawling. Now, as you may be hearing in the news, there's something crazy coming this way, which is heroic tavern brawl. However, it is not this week. But Blizzard have said that heroic tavern brawl will be appearing sometime before BlizzCon, so expect it sometime soon. If you've not heard of Heroic Tavern Brawl, it's very simple. When the week of a Heroic Tavern Brawl is happening, there is no normal Tavern Brawl. So unfortunately, you will not be able to get your free pack. What you can do instead is spend either $10 or 1,000 gold and enter what is basically a constructed arena run. It is a place where you can put your own deck together, and then you have to go 12 wins with it in order to win in oodles amounts of stuff, which is like 50 packs and ridiculous amounts of dust and golden legendaries and all that sort of stuff. If you win no games, then you'll get one pack. So this is why it's called heroic, because it's going to be quite tricky to get to the 12 runs in theory, because obviously you can build your deck, you can go with whatever the good in the meta, the super aggro, the one that beats lots of face, but then everyone's going to be doing that, and everyone knows the sort of the nuances to it. So while you've got a sort of level of skill and an even playing field on arena normally, with the constructed, then the people that can get to legendary quite easily, they're going to be the ones that are going to be trying to hit out the 12 wins while everyone else might struggle. Apparently 4 wins is kind of the average to get to. But like I said, it isn't this week. There will be one soon. I might give it a go. I'm not great at constructed. And 1,000 gold is a lot, especially for free to play people. They're basically looking at people who have got ridiculous amounts of gold or pay lots of money into it. So, and obviously the big name streamers, they'll be doing it. So I might give it a go just for funsies, just to say that I've done it, but I'm not expecting great things about it. Anyway, enough about that. More important things, the actual Tavern Brawl this week. So let's go check it out, shall we? ShiftCon. Swap stories with fellow shifters at the Tavern's Shifter Convention. Choose a class, we'll fill your deck with shifters and spells. We've had this before, it's because obviously BlizzCon's on, so we're going to have a play on words, and it's called ShiftCon. Just standard really. I'm going to pick Paladin, because I need to do a Paladin first. So we're going to get Paladin spells and a buttload of shifters. Now, Shifter Zergus, whatever his name is, basically he will change at the beginning of each turn to a random minion. Could be anything, but it will stick with the rules. You won't get minions that are outside of your class that I'm aware of. It might. Don't hold me to that. However, when you draw one, it will be a Shifter Zergus. You have to wait a turn before it can do it.
Malfurion.
So the idea is, there he is, Shifter Zergus.
With holy fire.
So the idea is that you want to keep them until you get something good, but at the same time you want to try and put minions out to try and, establish a board, but you don't want to just be stuck with one in hand because there's not much you can do. But I do have draw a card, some damage, and a couple of shifters, and at least I can pump out little dudes if I need to.
Hello, challenger.
Okay, a Cold Like Oracle, everyone draws 2 cards. Sure, why not?
Job's done.
Of course that helps him out as well, but at least he gives me more cards to play with. And whatever he plays, I'm just going to smack with the Hammer of Wrath. Well, apparently we start with 3 mana crystals, which is kind of nice. I suppose it's because, otherwise we'll just be doing 2 turns of nothing.
What to do?
It's a nice touch. Ooh, it's a hobgoblin. Yeah, that's going to go away. And we're off. As you can see, these are the ones I drew this turn, so they're not transforming. These are the ones I had previously, so they have transformed. But they will be different next turn. Okay, Ancient Curse. So what do we got? My hero power can target minions. That's really useless. Enemy spells cost 5 more next turn. That could be useful. And Alakir. That's the downside of this, is that there's all these amazing cards. You're like, I really want to play that, but you can't because there's no mana. So I could put a Taunt and a Shrinkmeister out, but I'm thinking the Lotheb. You know what? I'm actually gonna do that. Then. And the reason for that is that, so he'll swing into that too, that or two, and can kill that off.
I have no time for games.
Oh, well played.
Well played.
Okay, so we can kill that. I have a Stone Tusk Ball, which I can run into the Sylvanas, kill her off, and now I can play this card. All part of the plan. See? Combos. A Vol'jin, Nat, and a Medivh. I did have a Medivh, but once again I didn't have the mana for it. The Vol'jin would have been any good, and the Nat Darkfish was terrible. So Shadow Pan was definitely the best one to go for. Needed the combo. So it's all justified. What's he going to do now? Is he going to kill it?
Locked and loaded.
Okay, he's just going to throw one damage at it. I have a 6/6. There's no point killing off that unless I can find something else. Wow, double Bloodhoof Brave. I think something's telling me that I should go Bloodhoof Brave.
I have an axe to grind.
Hello, dude.
Reporting for duty.
Wow, Dr. Blue. Mental.
To battle.
Okay.
Not on my watch.
Shadow strike.
I'm actually going to put out the piloted Skull Golem just in case one of the bombs hits it.
Start running.
Might as well. Continue to go face. See, the Knight of the Wild's kind of expensive for what it does, and the one is automatic could just easily be killed off by the boom bots, so it's not worth me putting out either of those. And at least that will, survive in 2 turns. Okay, so he's decided to use a spell. That's perfectly fine. Where's that going? Okay, on that. It's not dead yet. Has he got a swipe?
Illume guide my lands.
He has got an empty mana crystal. Okay, so what's he going to do? Try and... Okay, well that's down. That's dead. Fair enough. I still have my very big minions. Speaking of very big minions.
Well played.
No, I didn't need to play that. It's like he knew. He knew in his mind. He just knew that there was big things coming down that he just couldn't cope with. Well, there you go. That is the Tavern Brawl this week. Very straightforward, very simple. You just slow and steady. You don't want to throw out too many minions because then you're just stuck with the shifters and because it's random each turn, you could just end up with anything, and it may be bad. The more you have in your hand, the greater the chance of getting something really good, and then you can play it. And everything else, fairly straightforward. That's about it, really. It's been done before. Go to it. It's also really good for new players because it gives you a chance to play all the cards. And for accounts that don't have very much, this is a great way for them to do their quests. It's a great way for them to get gold, and so just build up a collection. So these ones are good in that sort of sense. In terms of fun, not as fun. You do get some amazing plays and some really great things, but overall there are better ones. Anyway, let's open our pack, shall we? Nothing amazing. Alright, I think we will go with a druid this time. Seeing that I have the quest.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
Okay, going first this time. Getting rid of that nonsense. Alright, only 2 shift deserters and a knife job at the start. Okay, this could be worse. Boba 4 Dragon. If only that was going to hang around, then it'd be useful. Take off room. Go! Whee! Okay. Mental. Why would you do that? Alright, well, I'm going to play that to prevent him playing spells. And then I'm going to buff this dude up. And I'm actually going to kill that off, purely because on the off chance he gets charge minions. But I am only down to 1 Xerus now, which is bad. I can solo the forest, but it's not amazing. I'm very behind on this.
I will.
Okay. Well, I might as well solo the forest. Swing in and see what the secret is. Okay, well, we're good. It is probably mirror entity. What I can do is I can just drop a basic shifter onto the board to contest that, and then kill it off with my hero power. Okay.
For Blackwood!
Okay. So that's a problem. That wasn't a minion either. Neither of those help. I might as well just keep going face. He's going to be forced to kill one of those, which puts him down to 2 health. He'll probably kill that off.
I've got a huge gun.
Okay. Well, great. Yeah, we don't want to give him that or that. Okay.
For the wilds.
I am ahead, so I might as well. But then he can clear board and then he's screwed, so I might as well. And I'm screwed. Not he's screwed. If he clears the board, he's not screwed. I'm screwed. Right, clearing board. Moving on. But I am ahead at least on health. Oh look, another secret. But it's another mirror entity.
Greetings from beyond the grave.
Okay. Is it another mirror entity? It is not. Huh.
For the wilds.
Hmm. Those are really bad. Don't want either of those. So it's not mirror entity. It is not ice block barrier. The one that when you attack. So it could be ice block. That could be a number here. There's so many secrets in here. Huh. Well, I've got to do something about that.
I serve the Fire Lord.
Counterspell.
For the wilds.
Damn it, if that counterspell had gone, that would have been dead. But oh well. I am now down to 1 Xerxes. Needs every good old think.
I will not be trifled with.
Well, that's rubbish.
Well met.
But at least it gets my dudes out.
Reporting for the wilds.
See, this is the problem. This is why you don't want to have the fact that you've got nothing in hand, and you're literally relying on RNG now. The fact that he's got 5 cards in hand, and they could all be spells. You don't know, but he's definitely got the board better. Even though I've got so much more health, he is definitely in control.
Special delivery!
And of course, if you manage to get cards like that, then it's pretty much game over now. Yeah, I'm getting nonsense, but that's because I've got so little cards. If you get the bigger the card pool, the more chance you're going to get something that's useful, as opposed to just getting screwed over. But I've lost this.
My dreaming ends. Your nightmare begins.
Yeah, there's just no point doing.
I can see.
Let's try that again, shall we?
Malfurion versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
I must protect the wild.
Right, extra Xerxes. This is good. All the Xerxes, also good. Hopefully, we won't get screwed over in this game. We shall see.
My greetings.
Okay, do I have anything that I can start off? The Naga Sea, which would be nice, because then everything is 5, and going into turn 5, that would be kind of handy. Necromancy, absolutely no point playing that out, because there's nothing on the field. I could make an Arcana Smith, but then I've got no follow-up to that, so I might just...
For the wilds.
There's no point wasting a coin on something like that. Now I have more cards, I'll have more of a selection to do next turn.
Slippery!
Okay, so what have we got now? We have Viola Lightbane, but I have nothing that I can target it with. I have a King's Elec, So my original point earlier, saying that you can't get cards from other classes, you can. So I was wrong. So I could potentially get a minion in my deck, which is a Shift Zerberus, and then I could draw it. No. I could. No Mission Venter, but it's not contesting the Giblin Stalker that is out there. That, however, does. So I'm going to play that.
You have been measured and found wanting.
Do you see it? That would have been nice. Sadly, I do not have 9 mana.
I can taste the mana.
Okay, that's okay. It depends if you've got a lot of spells in hand right now. Probably better to. Well, let's see what else I've got. Oh, I can Dark Iron Skulker, but that won't kill anything off. Plus the Vagrant's heal it all back up again. Ah, Confessor Peltress, that would have been really cool. Tiny Knight of Evil. Well, I'm not going to be discarding many cards, so no. A Taunt. Taunt would be good. Okay. So how about I taunt and then kill him? Just so you know, just to make sure that he doesn't do any sort of crazy spell nonsense. That didn't hit me for loads. Because I don't know how many cards in his hand are actually spells and how many are Zeruses. But the Taunt do happily contest the Gilblin, however you say it. Okay, we're having to think.
I must consider.
Okay, Excavated Evil. I was saying that I didn't want to get too low on health because of Consecration, Holy Nova, but Excavated Evil works just as well, so he's cleared my board, which is unhelpful.
Thank you.
Let's go.
For the wild.
Was not expecting an Excavated Evil, I must admit. That's the interesting thing about these Tavern Brawls. When it says we're going to give you a bunch of random classed spells, you have no idea what it's going to get. Because normally people go for, you know, quite common spells, so you can kind of just figure out, you know, when and where they're going to be coming in, so you can kind of play around it. With this, you have no idea. You just have to go for it and hope.
Come close and listen. Yes.
Wow. A Molten Giant for 24. Yeah, that's going to happen. Okay, Warsong Commander. A Spiteful Smith. A Wobbling Runt. None of which appeal. I might as well Nourish. I'm going to draw 3 cards. Actually, can gain 2 mana crystals. So at least I'm going to be at full next turn. So that means that if I hit the big minions, at least I can play them. I'm going to...
Careful.
Face.
For the wild. Time waits for no one.
There's literally nothing there that I want to play. I mean, I could have potentially played the Spiteful Smith, but potentially I could get something better. I'm going for the greedy play. He's got to run both of those dudes into that to kill it off. Maybe he was hoping with the Iron Sensei that he gets another mech that he can bounce off of it. Well, he hasn't got charge with that.
Let us see if this works.
Okay. No problem. Okay, I have many Zeruses. Give me something good. Well, I have another Nourish. Priest of the Feast might be quite handy.
Blessed be this funnel cake.
And
Absorb.
might as well go to the Rock Bite up. Prevent spells.
For the wilds.
Okay, yeah, that seems of the ones that I had, probably the best ones to go for. Means I can now nourish next turn. I will draw some more cards. I've got lots of coins to play with. Is he going to run both of those dudes into the Priest of the Feast? Or the Burly Rockjaw Trog? He's obviously deciding which one's going to be the more threatening to him. That's fair enough. I'm happy with that.
For the wilds.
Yeah, sure.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
I like that. Can I do anything else? Not really.
Aye, that's my king!
Is he gonna mind control something? Maybe he's gonna kill it off. Entomb, there's a thing. Okay.
We are the sword in the shadows.
Wow. Big creatures. Well, let's
Truth is my shield.
put a big taunty, shieldy doody up. Divine Shield.
Wow.
Then I'm going to draw 3 cards.
For the Alliance!
Yeah, let's kill him off. Is that going to be work? No, let's compress.
That's my king!
I think a 2/6 in stats that could potentially have lots of health is probably better than lots of 3s running around. Unless I get a board clear, at which point I could then just kill it off. Well, that's 10. I need 1 damage. 1 damage from somewhere. Can I do 1 damage? Yes, there we go.
Fly, party.
For the Alliance! That's my king! For the wild!
Obviously, I could use hero power as well, but that's a little bit more finesse. A bit more style. And we're done. Another pack. Let's go open it up, see what we get. Basic stuff, nothing exciting. Okay, here we go again, and we are going for a Druid victory again. Oh yay, because that was so much fun last time. You know what, I'm actually going to pick a different class. I'm going to go with a Dun Paladin, Dun Druid. What's going to have good cards out there that will be beneficial? I might go Hunter, because at least then I can just sort of pew-pew stuff down. Let's give Hunter a go. And by pew-pew stuff down, I mean I can pew-pew the hero down. Do I get interesting spells as a Hunter? I don't really get much. I get sort of removal. I get the minions. Potentially I could get a Call of the Wild if I ever make it to turn 9.
Rexa versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
Doubt I'll get any weapons. Oh, I have a ball of spiders. That's useful. Oh, and a misdirection. That's also useful. And an animal companion. Get rid of those two. And hopefully pull some more Zeros. Oh, I'll get a snake trap. Okay. We can go with that. I might get some beast synergy going on with my Zeruses, you never know.
Greetings, traveler.
Okay. So
The elements will destroy destroy you.
Huh, I can pirate up if I want to. Yeah, let's do it. No, you know what? I'm actually going to just animal bang him.
To my side.
Huh, Ancient Brewmaster. What a great start. Well, I'm contesting his totems with that, so that's good. I'm also going to Snake Trap. I'm not going to Mad Bomber. A good huge toad. That's a good one. Now, I'm not going face. I am just going to keep his board clear of minions. I want to try and reduce his amount coming down because obviously, as Shaman, he's got huge tempo turns and can potentially buff up all his board with his overrun spell, which I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh wow, so that's the thing. So I now have synergy with Snake Trap and also misdirection just in case he decides to.
Such big teeth I have.
Huh. Wonder if if he goes to he doesn't go to attack because obviously he doesn't know what that is. Well, that's useless. Huh. Okay, well, hopefully he'll now try and run in his Kindly Grandmother into that, hoping for an easy kill. Pop the Snake Trap, misdirect into one of the snakes. Win-wins. Yeah.
To eat you with.
Interesting, the misdirection. Oh, counter-sexual hero. Damn it. Learn to read cards. I haven't used misdirection for so long. Forgot how it worked. Oh wow. A Berserker? You know what, I only have 2 Zephyruses, so I'm going to actually do that. Okay, we'll do that. That works. He's got 6, I've got 4. I don't know how many of those he's using as spells. He's definitely being very reserved with his spells. Not much I can do with that. Oh, I can do a sapper though.
What's happening?
So he's going to have basically the Goblin Sapphire. The reason I'm playing that is to try and force him to play some cards, so you can bring that down.
Everyone, get in here!
Oh, of course. Right. Well. Somehow I've got to get rid of that, but not with the cards that I have in my hand. I have terrible, terrible cards. Really terrible. I can't buff the frog up because I don't want him to take any, small amount of damage, because otherwise he's going to keep pooping out Grim Patrons, which is going to be a massive pain. Wow, a Fandral, except I don't have any choose ones. I could Azure Drake. Okay, well there's my ball of spiders, but again that's going to be terrible unless I get rid of the Grim Patron. So I'm just going to pop the hat on him. See, I can just keep shooting him with arrows. Seems to be taking lots of damage off of him. As long as I keep shooting him every turn, that's good. So he's already used one hex. I'm guessing he probably doesn't have a second one. At least I hope he doesn't have a second one.
My secrets will uncover.
Okay, so... where's that gonna go?
Get in here!
How to do this? So I'm going to, as a rig thing, so what we get? Nothing great. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with big minions. You can do 2, 5, 7, 8 lots.
I wonder.
No. See, that's what's really annoying. I'm going to Grim Patron my own things. Doesn't quite work like that. It's when you're losing against people that haven't got a clue what's going on. That's what makes you sad. Okay, that works. Huh. Elixir is fun. Okay, how are we going to do this? Alrighty, that's pretty cool. Lightning storm, maybe? Well, the burps are doing what they're meant to be doing, which is preventing stuff going face. So he definitely doesn't have any board clears. I now have the bigger minion. He's now on the lower health. This is looking good. Next turn I can... do stuff, yes. So next turn I'm going to lock and load into ball spiders and a hat.
That was a mistake.
You shall pay for your insolence!
I've never attacked with her before. I've never heard her actual, what she says. Okay, that's cool. I have a couple of things. I could have ball of spiders, but I think that was probably a better thing to do. Reduce her minions down on the board. Threaten the lethal.
My eyes are
I've got lethal. I did have lethal in hand. Oh, I had lethal in hand. But I couldn't have done it because I didn't have enough mana for it. That's fair enough. Okay, what can I do now? Oh, I'm holding a dragon. So that's a thing.
You shall pay for your insolence!
Let's kill the big dude. Quite happy with this. I'm not pushing for face just yet, you know, I'm just sort of limiting what he's got on his board. keeping things nicely in control. Okay.
The Fire Lord.
12, 13. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, now I'm gonna need something good. Huh. So I can totally do that.
You shall pay for your insolence!
Oh. Bollocks, I hit the wrong button. That's fine, that's fine. It's perfectly fine, I meant to do that.
Quickly.
Nothing scares me. Except mice.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. I got flustered there, I could have just rung in that. So it would have been in 5, 7, so I missed 1 point of attack, but oh well. That's fine. So I'm going to do... yeah. Then I'm going to do that.
You
that.
will pay!
I hunt alone.
Kill that.
Is that
Kill
it?
that. Yeah, we're good.
You face Jaraxxus, Elenor Lord of the Burning Legion.
Alrighty. So we've stepped our game up now. Now we get to fight as Jaraxxus. Why would you want to? Yeah, you want to kill off things first. Okay. Right. What can we do now? Okay, so I'm going to neck Bearcat. Let's Metal Tooth Leaper, make him even bigger.
Is that it?
Let's kill that off. Give something a point.
You will pay!
Could be worse. We are pushing lethal then. I'm doing so many mistakes, but hey, it's just a bit of fun.
Behold the rage of the fireland!
Plus, I mean, it gets a chance to you can play all the cards. See all the cards you don't usually play. Plus, the fact he got to play Jaraxxus and use all his big words. So there is that. And a level up. And a pack. We're done. Alrighty, let's open some packs. Our third and final pack opening. And again, basic stuff. Oh look, Arcane Golem. How terrible is that card now? Terrible. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for putting up with me through the Tavern Brawl. Go off and play it. It's kind of fun. Don't expect anything amazing, but you know, it's an easy way to get some packs. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, and until next time, game over, yeah.
Program encouraging you to solve all the game with.
over. Yeah.